I speak your name, Merlise Yvonne McIntosh Henderson, my Nana, and I write this to you. I was just listening to a devotional on humility. It says humility is not thinking less of yourself, it's thinking of yourself less. Humility is not downplaying your strengths, it's being honest of your weaknesses. Humility is not about self-serving, but rather it's about serving others. I was really convicted when I read that because I thought how I felt throughout taking this job at the hospital. First, I was starting off as an EMT, going in and out of the ambulance in the pouring rain, waking up at 3 a.m. to be on duty for 4:30 a.m. in the rain or snow. And then someone crashed into our ambulance. God protected me from major injury and somehow had me promoted to a position that I never applied for. Only God, and I know you were looking after me. He did this even though I complained. I complained while I did what he said to do. I didn't understand it, but you taught me to be obedient. I complained at the lack of resources while building Project Nana. I have complained about missing you, Nana, by just one day. The grief and guilt have been overwhelming. My life has been completely turned upside down, inside out. Each day I am being remade, reshaped, remolded. It is not, I repeat, not easy. But I said yes once I thought about all the sacrifices you make for me, for the presence you demonstrated to me all throughout my life, of how I never heard you complain in any of those circumstances. And so I chose and I choose to surrender. Every day I simply just choose you. In my quest to make you proud, God's been teaching me humility. It is the fulfillment of my prayer to be more like you. You exemplified humility. You exemplified grace. You exemplified strength and resilience. And today I realize that I've been attempting to walk my journey in your shoes. Most times it's been very uncomfortable, but the more I relax and become content, the shoes stretch out a bit more to fit me. Now they are transforming and becoming my shoes, no longer yours, Nana, but still with your mold. They are still snug, but getting better, I hope. But I thank God for the discomfort because it reminds me of how I used to be the central figure in my own story, in my own mind. I am so unworthy and do not understand why you or he chose me to carry on for you, Nana. I am the last person one would expect to be the servant. But there is a greater story, a greater purpose that I'm discovering as I go through this journey. I realize it ain't about me. The way you handled your cancer diagnosis, the resolve in making sure that your family would be okay, inspires me. Through this journey, I know that although it is incredibly hard to miss a piece of my heart each day, which is really you and Granddaddy, I know that we have been dispatched on a divine mission. And so I will teach that we all have a purpose. I will teach that we all have a right to be free and healthy and live our best life. In your honor, I will continue to live and advocate for that type of life. In your honor, I will guide others as well. In your honor, I will continue to surrender myself to serve for the greatest and the highest good. And so each day I start and end my day by speaking your name, Merlise Yvonne McIntosh Henderson. And every time I do, you still live.